Our top focus tonight is the death of the Delhi police constable, 47-year-old Constable Subhash Tomar. The controversy rages over the cause of the death. The Delhi police in the eye of a storm. Are they using that unfortunate death to discredit a movement?
The mystery over the death of Delhi Police Constable Yogendra Tomar is deepening every day. Two people claiming to be eyewitnesses have vehemently denied the police's statement, insisting that they helped the constable after they had collapsed. So Headlines today has pieced together what seems to be the sequence of events. These are visuals from the evening of December 23rd when the protest at India Gate turned violent. The police trying to subdue the angry protesters who are throwing stones back at them. Then these are images which we have obtained of what happened after Constable Subhash Tomar fell down. You can see two people, Yogendra and Pauline, attending to the fallen cop. Both eyewitnesses refute the police's claim that Tomar was beaten up by the mob. The claim is even corroborated by India Today's own photojournalist. There are several theories that are being circulated over the cause of his death. The police have debunked the eyewitness claims that Tomar died of his own accord, claiming that the post-mortem report shows injuries to his head, neck and shoulders. However, the medical superintendent at the hospital claimed there were no external or internal injuries on Tomar's body. This has led to the Aam Aadmi Party crying foul of the Delhi police's politics, even as the constable's family insists that he was murdered.
कि उनकी जो मृत्यु है वो उनके सीने पर और उनकी गर्दन पर चोट लगने के कारण, जो कि किसी ब्लंट ऑब्जेक्ट से या उनको उनकी हड्डियों पर सीने पर जो है वो चोट मारने से हुआ और उसके कारण फिर उनको जो है वो एक हार्ट अटैक भी हुआ और उनकी मृत्यु हुई.
टोटल कोलैप्स्ड स्टेज में आए थे विद ऑलमोस्ट नो पल्स. हमने उनको रिवाइव करके आईसीयू में वेंटिलेटर पर शिफ्ट कर दिया. नो मेजर एक्सटर्नल इंजरी मार्क्स.
Delhi police has been telling lie after lie. Yogendra has literally exposed the lie of Delhi police. Now we demand immediate resignation of Neeraj Kumar ji as Commissioner of Delhi Police, because until and unless he resigns, it's not possible to do fair investigation in all cases, including rape and including death of Mr. Subhash ji.
वहाँ पे कोई भी जो पुलिस वाले थे वो मदद करने के लिए वो कुछ नहीं कर रहा था, वो खड़ा खड़ा ऐसे ही देख रहा था और आगे बढ़ते जा रहे थे और कोई चोट वगैरह कुछ भी नहीं था उसके ऊपर और पसीना ही पसीना था.
भैया उसकी तो जाती चीज थी बिल्कुल.
कोई पहले कोई बीमारी हार्ट की उनको कभी
थी बीमारी भैया, कभी भी नहीं हुई.
कहीं इलाज कराया उन्होंने?
कभी भी नहीं.
चलिए आपको मैं बता दूं कि उन पर किसी ने पत्थर नहीं फेंका मेरे देखते हुए, किसी तरह की कोई झड़प नहीं हुई उनके साथ मेरे देखते हुए, और मेरे ही देखते हुए ना किसी ने उनको डंडा मारा ना किसी तरह की बार हुई. और दूसरी चीज, जहाँ इंजरी का सवाल है तो उस वक्त वो कोट पहने हुए थे, लेकिन जब हॉस्पिटल पहुंचे तो डॉक्टर ने उनके कपड़े उतारे और मैंने देखा कि उनकी शरीर पे कोई ऐसा मतलब बॉडी मुझे दिख रही थी, उसमें चेस्ट और पेट दिख रहा था उनका, तो मैंने देखा कि उसमें किसी तरह का कोई खून के चल का कोई निशान नहीं था.
जो भी हुआ है पब्लिक के बीच में ही हुआ है, पब्लिक की वजह से ही हुआ है. इतना हंगामा था कि चोट तो लगनी लाजमी थी. उन्हें गलती सारी उन प्रदर्शनकारियों की है और जो कुछ हुआ उनकी वजह से ही हुआ है. सारी जो बोल रहे हैं पर वो बोल रहे हैं कि चोट नहीं मारी किसी ने, वो गलत है बिल्कुल. सारी चोट उनकी वजह से ही लगी उन्हें.
Meanwhile, the men accused by the Delhi police of murdering the constable claim they are being framed.
हम लोगों को भगवान रोड से पुलिस वाले आए 20-25, उन्होंने बिना आ रहे थे, हम भी चल रहे थे, उन्होंने पकड़ा, लाठियां मारी और हमें पकड़े, थाने में ले आए. वहाँ 2-3 चांटे मारे, फिर हमें बंद कर दिया विदाउट एनी रीजन. की क्या रीजन था क्या था हमें भी नहीं था, क्या रीजन था, हमें क्यों बंद किया गया, ना उन्होंने कुछ हमें बताया.
But the politics over the constable's death is fast escalating.
Amidst all the different versions over what killed Constable Tomar, there are still certain questions that remained unanswered. If Constable Tomar had a history of heart disease, why was he assigned ride control duties? Will the police take on board the eyewitnesses' testimonies? And is the Aam Aadmi Party right in claiming that the death controversy is an attempt to divert attention from police brutality?
So Headlines Today is appealing to its viewers to help the police identify the violent brutes, if any, who attacked the constable. If you witnessed the incident, contact your nearest police station or dial 100. With Ankit Tyagi in New Delhi, Bureau Report, Headlines Today.
It's unfortunate a Delhi police constable is dead. He died in the line of duty. But there's politics over it. The Aam Aadmi Party is accusing the Delhi police of using the death of an unfortunate constable to further its own agenda, to discredit the Aam Aadmi Party. Let me bring in Rajan Bhagat, the Delhi police spokesperson. He joins us on the show. Also on the show is Surendra Tomar. He's late Constable Subhash Tomar's elder brother. Also me, Shazia Ilmi, civil society activist. Vikram Sharma, he's one of the eyewitnesses in this case. He's the principal photographer of the India Today magazine. He joins us on the show, as does Somnath Bharti. Somnath Bharti is the lawyer for the accused. But let me come to you first, Rajan Bhagat. You're in the eye of the storm. The Delhi police is in the eye of the storm, accused of using this incident to discredit a movement, and as the Aam Aadmi Party activists say, implicate 8 innocent men for a murder they did not commit.
I would like to start my words that police is not there to implicate anyone. Investigation has just begun. No one has been framed so far, and let the investigation be completed. Let our final report be ready to be presented in the court. After that, all the things which they are saying, if they found and they have anything, they can every right to speak anything. And going further, I will like to ask 2-3 things.
Okay.
Whether the mob which was collected in the area was not under 144, whether mob could have collected there, whether they had it was a legal thing for them to go there, and your channels and other channels have live given the things about the violence, whether there was no violence. And the third hard fact and very sad fact, our constable died in the line of duty, and the politics has been done on the death. It is very sad for us. And another thing,
it indeed is, Rajan Bhagat. But the Aam Aadmi Party actually turns around and says it's the Delhi police which started this. Even before the post-mortem report was out, the police commissioner went on record to blame the protesters.
Yes, I will be. Let me complete. You have said 10 minutes clipping you have said. Give me just 1.5 minutes to complete my thing.
They're politicizing the death of a worthy constable.
Just otherwise there is no use. I can't.
Go on, Rajan Bhagat, go on.
I can't continue. I can't continue like this.
Okay, Shazia, let's give Rajan Bhagat.
You have accused Delhi police. Sure. I have come here to put the Delhi police point of view.
Of course.
If you don't want to listen, please excuse me. I will not be able to continue otherwise.
Rajan Bhagat, all the time in the world,
everybody has said everything since morning. Everybody has said everything since morning.
Yes.
Let me give just 2 minutes.
Of course. Go on.
Just I want to know whether constable has not died. Is his death is not unnatural death? Whether he does not deserve any fair investigation? Whether he does not deserve any justice for his death? We are only trying to give a justice to our constable. Only because he is a constable, you are making politics out of it. That is the point. Please don't politicize. We have transferred the investigation to crime branch for free and fair investigation.
Okay, Rajan Bhagat, you said what you wanted to say. Shazia Ilmi, the Aam Aadmi Party is being accused of politicizing this issue. Respond to Rajan Bhagat.
Oh, absolutely. I think he's still doing politics on this issue. We heard what the SDM had to say yesterday. You and I, Gaurav, were on the same show yesterday when we heard clearly the Delhi Police Commissioner shout out loud and clear that the Subhash Tomarji succumbed to injuries. 24 hours before the medical report, the post-mortem report was released. How did we know 24 hours before as to what the nature of death was, the cause of death was? We all heard it.
He has not quoted that thing.
He
That has been
attributed.
corroborated.
Let me finish now. Mr. Bhagat, let me finish. Mr. Bhagat, let me answer. Let me ask you some questions.
This is a politics and misquoting.
Okay.
Let me ask you
Mr.
some
Bhagat,
questions, Mr. Bhagat.
let Shazia have her say.
Mr. Bhagat, give
Mr.
everybody a fair
Bhagat,
turn.
all the time in the world for you. Let Shazia have
We
her
can't
say.
talk up all the time, Mr. Bhagat.
You are spreading
You have to
rumors.
answer some questions.
Post-mortem doctor, I am quoting.
Well,
I am
you are.
saying
I think you are
post-mortem
spreading rumors.
conducting doctor.
I think you should do your duty.
This is wrong.
I think you should do your duty.
Nahin, a
There's a heinous
post-mortem
gang
report
rape
is
case.
there.
Please
Okay.
don't distract away from it. And
Nahin,
please
don't
look
that
into
was-
why your worthy
on the
constable
issue.
lost his life.
You are changing
Please
the
don't
issue now. You are
use the
changing
death
the
of your
issue.
own
Issue
man
is
in this
whether
manner.
the statement given by Commissioner
criminal.
yesterday about
Gentlemen,
the cause
lady,
of death is
Shazia,
correct or not. That is
Rajan,
on
nobody
the
would be
basis
able
of
to hear
post-mortem
either of you. It
report.
doesn't make sense. Hold on. Take a deep breath. Let me go to Surendra, Constable Tomar's elder brother. सुरेंद्र जी, आपके लिए बहुत ये दुख की ये घड़ी है। इस परिस्थिति में जब आप देखते हैं कि आपके भाई ने शहादत दी और उस शहादत पर इस तरह से तू में हो रही है, आप पर क्या बीत रही है? सुरेंद्र जी, आप मेरी आवाज सुन पा रहे हैं? बागपत से आप हमारे साथ हैं।
आवाज आ रही है, आप कुछ कह नहीं रहे हैं ना कुछ पूछ रहे हैं।
नहीं, आपसे यही पूछ रहा हूं कि आपके भाई की मौत हुई।
पूछिए क्या पूछना चाहते हैं।
आपके भाई की मौत हुई उन परिस्थितियों में वहां पर इंडिया गेट के पास, उस पर इतनी तू में बढ़ गई है। आप किस तरह के न्याय की मांग कर रहे हैं?
स्पीक लाउडली, वॉइस नहीं आ रही है।
Okay, we'll try and reestablish our line with Surendra Tomar, the elder brother of Constable Tomar. But Vikram, you are an eyewitness to that incident. Describe to us what you saw. Constable Tomar he died in the line of duty. Was he attacked by a mob when he died?
Not at the immediate time where he collapsed. He was a few meters ahead of me, so he collapsed and I ran past him. And I turned around to see what had happened. And he was held by his colleagues, and so I took a few pictures and I kept running. So immediately while he collapsed, there was no attack on him. There was no violent assault. No.
Okay. Rajan Bhagat, here's an eyewitness, and on Headlines today, we put out the statement of 3 eyewitnesses. All of them say nobody attacked Constable Tomar, nobody trampled on him. He was chasing a mob, he collapsed, fell, and later died.
I will like to say only this thing. He is giving this statement, and it is not a final conclusion. Post-mortem report is to be corroborated with the other evidences, for which investigation has just started and reaching to a conclusion which should be after at least 90 days ahead. And today we are making and giving a judgment on this issue. But you can't deny
there is no
about the injuries which the post-mortem has revealed. I am not saying he has not seen. How it has come, it is for the investigation to be revealed. Let us start the investigation and then only do anything. That's what I am appealing. Wait for the completion of investigation before politicizing anything.
Most certainly, but look at the way the Delhi police says he suffered injuries, 3 ribs cracked, there were fractures in 3 ribs.
What do you say?
The RMN hospital Dr. Sidhu himself is saying, perhaps while he was being given administered CPR, he could have suffered those injuries.
What about post-mortem report? What about post-mortem conducting doctor's report?
Well, Dr. Sidhu is a doctor at the RMN hospital.
Whosoever. We will also see the treatment given by them, and we will examine everything.
What about the
At this stage, we have a post-mortem report on the basis of which we are saying this thing.
Eyewitnesses? What about the eyewitnesses?
Eyewitnesses.
What about
eyewitnesses
doctor's
is not
report?
the conclusion. They are
What
part
about
of
what we can see
investigation.
that he's wearing
They
a
should
chest
join
guard.
investigation.
The chest guard has been removed.
Maybe
could he have sustained any injury with a blunt object, as the report claims, wearing a chest guard, which was removed at the time when Pauline and Yogendra were at the scene.
What do you want to say? Whether some his injuries have been?
I want to ask you: is it possible for a blunt object not to make any mark when he's wearing a chest guard? Do you think that he could have sustained those injuries wearing a chest guard, which is only
Let us-
removed
let
by
us
the
do
protesters and
investigation.
not the police.
So
In fact,
that
the
that
police
aspect
should
will
not
be
help.
sorted
Police should not
after
help
the
by
investigations. Let me
the
also bring in
the
Joint
protesters,
Commissioner of Police
Yogendra and
Tejendra
Pauline
Luthra,
to
who's
RML
joining us on the show tonight. Mr. Luthra, you've been hearing this debate. Now, has the Delhi police jumped the gun? Because RML doctors and eyewitnesses have actually contradicted the Delhi police commissioner, and the Aam Aadmi Party says that the Delhi police is pursuing a fixed probe.
Not at all. Number one, we never jumped the gun. We never reached the conclusion. We have registered the case and we are investigating it. And we are waiting for the post-mortem examination. We never declared that he has died because of A, B or C. But I must tell you today that now his post-mortem report is out and all the allegations which have been leveled so far against the Delhi police have been belied by the post-mortem report. In fact, we are extremely upset because of these allegations, because these allegations have only and only trivialized the sacrifice of our constable who has laid his life in the line of duty.
Okay, Shazia, respond to this. The allegations that the civil society, the Aam Aadmi Party is leveled, have trivialized the sacrifice of a constable who died in the line of duty.
Eyewitnesses are making up a story. Is he insinuating that RML doctors who certified, who actually said that there were no external injuries and that he actually died of a cardiac arrest, are they lying? Are they belying the authenticity of those statements? And that of eyewitnesses who actually helped Subhashji at the time he was actually, when he collapsed, when no police officer came to help him. Despite Yogender giving his number and saying, please contact me, he was there, and we can see the pictures and the video evidence of the same. How come no police officer took him to RML hospital without the help of Yogendra and Pauline? So is it denying all of that? Is the SDM wrong? Are all the eyewitnesses wrong? Is the photographer present in your studio wrong?
Okay.
Is the RML doctor wrong?
Respond to this, Rajan Bhagat.
And only you are right?
Respond to this, Rajan Bhagat. The police here is being accused of jumping the gun. You've arrested 8 people. You did not have evidence against them and they were released on bail in a 307 case which has since been converted into 302.
Is being taken aside from the main facts. We have never jumped conclusions. I am time and again, since joining your program, I am saying we have just begun the investigation. Conclusion, someone else is jumping. We are not jumping.
But 8 people have been arrested and booked for murder.
They have been bailed out also, where they had been booked in the FIR, not for the murder. Still investigation is to be done for the murder, who are responsible for that and how the death has occurred. And everybody whatsoever they are saying, they should join investigation, and when we will submit final report, these discussions are valid only after that. Prior to that, everything is premature, only to divulge the issue and to say something which is not caught for at this stage, just diminishing the sacrifice of a constable who laid his life on the line of duty.
Okay,
we are really upset. All these things are defense arguments in the court. They can take. It is not for them to air the things in the media and take advantage and divulge the investigators. It is the point where they should aid the investigation. They should join the investigation. They should help the investigators.
But where is that proactive approach on the part of the police? 3 eyewitnesses have come forward. They've spoken to us. They say no effort has been made by the Delhi police to contact even one of them. But let me quickly bring in Somnath Bharti. Somnath Bharti is the lawyer of the 6 accused, who've been bailed out. Somnath Bharti, you've seen the post-mortem report. The Delhi police says it buttresses their point that there was an attack on the constable and he was killed by the mob. Does this make the case against your clients stronger? Your clients are the accused now in a murder case.
See, the thing is that the event and my clients and their whereabouts and their offences they have no connection at all. Now, whether this report is going to be talking about the injuries or not, irrespective of that fact, my clients cannot be tried out under the sections which have been levied against them.
Clearly, we don't have all the answers today, but the Delhi police has some clear explaining to do, as does the civil society. We'll track the story very closely. I'd like to thank all my guests for being a part of this show.